All right, so right now they got Landry Fields talking. All right, let me pause this, or let me mute it. All right, so this is a big deal. That's huge. As far as that pick that we got from Toronto Raptors, the best case scenario was 7. We got 8, so can't really argue there. We can see here, Spurs got 8, Spurs got 4. Oh wait, you can't see that. You can't see it because they're blocking it, because obviously it's on ESPN. All right, hold on. NBA draft lottery results. Yeah, I can't even show you guys that. Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, that's it. All right, so cool. Yeah, so the Spurs got 8th and the Spurs got 4th. And in this draft 2024, I could care less about getting a top 3 pick. Like I wanted us to be in the top, top 4. I mean, obviously, but I could care less if it's 1 or if it's 2 or if it's 3, because what people are saying right now, or at least a lot of mock drafts, have Alex Sarr going 1. I personally don't even want the Spurs to have Alex Sarr. If we were to land 1 anyways, I would have wanted to trade down. You guys know my 2 guys right now, and we'll look at some other players, but right now I am hooked on Modest Buzelis and Dilly, and we already know that it's been a lot of stuff going around in which the Spurs are interested in Dillingham. So I think undoubtedly they will have a chance of getting Dillingham. I don't see why they wouldn't. I don't know what use the Houston Rockets would have for Dilly. I don't know if that'll be the case. I'm not 100% familiar with the Washington Wizards situation. Can somebody give me some light on that? I know that they're kind of in shambles right now, especially with the Jordan Poole acquisition. That was pretty bad. Let's see. What are you guys talking about? How are we feeling about the result? I'm cool with the results. But as it stands right now, all I'm trying to say is I think that we're totally good. Sarr would have been a horrible pick. A horrible fit. Yeah, no. That's the reason. Like, it doesn't make any sense right now. I think the Spurs got to focus in on a wing, and you can focus in on a guard, like a point guard, right? And I think Dillingham, he more than likely will be the 4th pick, and hopefully we can get Modest at 8. I'm not 100% sure how that's going to go. You see Rob Dillingham, Reed Shepherd, and Buzelis are my guys. Like, I am huge on basketball IQ. Jordan Poole was a choke. Wizards are a dumpster. Well, no, I know their situation's terrible. I'm just saying, like, what would they need? What would... I guess you can't really go for fit right now if you're the Washington Wizards, right? You got to just go with best available. I just don't think the Wizards are going to go after Dilly. I don't think Houston Rockets would do that at 3. Who would be the number 2 and 3rd pick? Actually, let's just look up here. There's some mock drafts. Let's look up 2024 mock draft. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what we got here. USA Today, they're fine. All right, so they got Alex Sarr at 1. They got Ricochet at 2, which I'll be honest with you guys, I wasn't that hype on Ricochet. Like, I feel like as far as shot creation, he's one that kind of worries me a little bit, but he's fine. Okay, so they got Rob Dillingham going at 3. And then what would they... Oh, they don't have... Is this top 3? Oh, wait. These are a bunch... I'm sorry. These are a bunch of different opinions. And this is pre-knowing who was number 1, 2, and 3 anyways. So that doesn't do us any good. I guess we just need to look at who's ranked what. This isn't really helping. Yeah, this isn't helping much because they're just going off of based on teams. I don't know. I'm not familiar with... I'll have to look into it. I'm not very familiar with the Washington Wizards situation. I can only tell you guys what I want. And what your boy wants right now is Modest Buzelis and Dillingham. I feel like they're the perfect picks. I don't want Trae Young. Well, if you're getting Dillingham, then yeah, that Trae Young stuff, we can just kind of throw that away. That's not gonna happen. Right is trash. You gotta be. Yeah, you're trolling. Call me crazy. I want a playmaker. That's a point of attack stopper. Who? Like Stephen Castle? You want Castle? I mean, he's a combo guard. I mean, I don't know if we have that, a point of attack defender that's also like primary playmaker. I don't know if we have that in this draft, unless I'm missing someone. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I mean, it's the closest thing I can think of is Stephen Castle. If you want something like that. It sounded like you want Case and Wallace, which that would have been a cool. If the Spurs could have managed to find a way to get him, that would have been cool too. That other draft, but it sounded like you kind of want a Case and Wallace. But Case and Wallace isn't like a premier playmaker. Topic isn't a great defender though. I don't want Topic at all, guys. I don't know if my opinion will change. I doubt it. I don't know if my opinion would change up till draft day, but I'm not a Topic person. I'm a little worried of the fact that he doesn't have an in-between game. I'm a little worried about his shooting mechanics in general. I'm worried about his defense. Yeah, I'm just not. I mean, his lack of athleticism usually isn't a problem, but he doesn't have enough creativity or enough craftiness, I think, around the rim in which he would be able to finish consistently around NBA talent. I'm just not sold on Topic. I think he's a really great playmaker, especially off of pick and rolls. But other than that, I'm not crazy about him. Do not take people serious if they try to compare him to Luka Doncic. I do not see the comparison at all. Maybe to an extent with his vision, but yeah, other than that, I don't really see it. But if I'm going either or him or Dilly, I'm going with Dilly all day. Dilly has no defense either and bad playmaking. Dilly is a phenomenal shot creator. Like the thing with that is, and the reason why I said no Topic, because someone mentioned they want somebody that's a point of attack defender. I just said Topic isn't that. But Dilly, and in particular, I think that his shot creation is phenomenal. Okay, so that's number one. But number two, one thing that I really like about Dilly is that he can play make, not, like a Chris Paul type playmaker or anything like that. But I think that any flaw that he has is going to be kind of masked behind Wemby, and if you get another defensive wing. And on top of it, like I said, his shot creation is just so great. He has a really good in-between game, good three-point shot. He has a lot of promise when it comes to playmaking. Defensively, that is something I'm a little worried about because he's going to have to show a little bit more effort. But guys, we're the same. Well, I mean, I know I'm the same. I'm the same person that was cool with Trae Young. I'm just not bought in on Topic because it seems like he has to have the ball in his hands continuously, and that's not the case with Dillingham. And on top of it, like I said, there's no in-between game. There's the three-point shooting isn't that great. It's not a lot of creativity when he's getting to the rim, and then the lack of athleticism on top of it kind of irritates. Well, I keep saying athleticism. Maybe I just mean like hops, right? Because he does have a great first step. But you guys, you know what I'm saying. You guys know what I'm saying. Look, just take Topic out of the conversation. I don't want Topic. Maybe some things will change, and we'll see. But I don't want Topic. Primo back. Can we stop with that? Primo's the reason we're in this predicament to begin with. Okay. Need system players. That's fine. Dillingham can fit in as that as well. I mean, coming off the bench, like Dillingham has more in his bag than Topic. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just feel like we'll get more utility out of what Dillingham does great versus what Topic does great, if that makes any sense. Dillingham will be a very good pick, in my opinion. Totally agree. He can move the defense and create shots for others. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's so good as far as shot creation that it's going to improve his playmaking. Alex looks unhappy. Pretty sure he wants the Spurs to get it. I bet he does. Thanks for subscribing. If they grab Dillingham, what they gonna do with Blake? Oh man, that's a really good question. I actually don't know. I don't know. Because you get Dillingham, he's definitely going to be getting minutes, possibly over Blake, right? Like, if he's a top 4 pick, like, with 4th pick, we can get Buzelis. Okay, so if it comes down to it, I guess I need to say this, okay? If it comes down to it, and the Spurs find out that they have to either choose Dillingham or Buzelis at 4, and there is no wiggle room. There is no, well, we'll possibly have that other player later on. Like, they know that the team after them is going to grab, you know, the other player they might want. I'm taking Buzelis, right? I'm taking Buzelis because I love his basketball IQ. I love how he knows how to get to his spots. He just knows the game of basketball. Good defender. He's a wing player that we really need. And if we can't get Dillingham, that will suck. But at least I can sit back and say, okay, maybe we can get Stephon Castle at that 8th spot, hopefully, you know. And that's another player that I really like. So I'll be cool with that. I'll be content with that. It's gonna be Topic at 4. Just don't put that in the universe, okay? Also, I don't think the Spurs are interested in Topic. I don't know where I saw that at. Don't quote me. Actually, don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure I saw it somewhere. I just can't remember where. NBA hates the Pistons. I'm pretty sure Pistons fans hate the Pistons more than the NBA does. I can't see any way Castle is there at 8. You might be right. You might be right. Let's see. NBA draft player rankings. 2019. Big board. January 16th. Full list of picks. Let's see what we got here. The heck is this? This is just showing all the teams. This isn't doing me any good. It's gonna be really hard to find anything. Oh my gosh. This website won't even come up. Jonathan Givon. Okay, this is May. Okay, we can do this. Let's see. I want to see your. Oh gosh. $11 a month just to see this article? Are you tripping? Everything's behind a paywall nowadays, man. Gosh. To the end of the difficult part of a rebuild. Thanks, Dylan Lopez. Isn't it great that we're in this position? Here we go. All right, so this was posted. I have no clue when this was posted. All right, so from their perspective, as far as rankings are concerned, Topic is all potential, I think, is why they would have him this high. Wait, where the heck is Stephon Castle? Oh, 2? Stephon Castle isn't going 2. All right, when the heck was this updated? I don't think Stephon Castle's going 2. Yeah, all these subscription requirements are nuts. They really are. Yeah, I'm expecting. Where they have Modest? They got Miles at 6. I guess it's gonna be tough. I don't know. You said Reed Shepard. Where they have Reed Shepard right now? They have him at 8. So that would be a good one right there. Ron. Oh, by the way, I don't dislike Ron Holland either. I'm happy that all the talk with Collier has kind of died down because there was a lot of people that were high on Collier early on. Thanks for the $5, Dylan. Rob is the dude I want to see. Yeah, I want Dillingham. I want Dillingham and Modest, and dude, this is the perfect draft. If you can get those two, it's the perfect draft. I just have a hard time believing the Spurs not being interested in Buzelis, especially the way that he plays. But we know for a fact they are interested in Rob Dillingham. This is a big deal, though. This is a big deal. Guys, I'm excited. I'm excited.